All right, another detail on a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. Yeah, I'll be detailing it pretty much all weekend. Gonna do the inside first this time and then the outside last. But I'll just do a quick little walk around for the before. And I didn't even tap the button, it just did that. The outside's definitely pretty dirty. It's not terrible though. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's also pretty dirty. But yep, black color is makes cars look pretty nice. I've always liked the color black. I never used to care for it too much, but now I kind of like it. Yep, just walk around all the angles. As you can see, yeah, it's pretty filthy. Daily driver, of course, so yeah, it's gonna be. Definitely needs a good cleaning inside and out. Ooh, a little dent and rust right there. Yeah, definitely needs a good. This is where it like locks itself. I didn't even hit the lock button. That's kind of. All right. This is where it gets a little dirty. It's just dirt, rocks, a little bit of leaves by here and there. Even on the seats. Sit in this thing's freaking low. Door jambs are real bad. Dash is really bad. Not real bad, but pretty dirty. As you can see, it needs good and cleaned. Yep, I'd say it is definitely pretty dirty. Probably won't mess with that. Cup holders need, and of course, typical phone charging cords all over the place. I'm actually gonna get that out of my way right now. Get that stuff out of my way. Put my brushes to all the little crevices. That's gonna be harder to get to with the rag. All right. Do the seats real good. Since they're leather, I can use my leather cleaner on them. I've never been a big fan of doing cloth seats because I don't want to stain them and keep like a permanent stain on them. Oh yeah, actually the door jambs look very easy to clean on this car, which is good. Back window's going to be interesting on the inside since it is a smaller car and all, but see the back's actually pretty decent. You know, nobody really sits back here. So, yeah, it's definitely nowhere near as bad as the front. Yep. Oh yeah, there's not even any material shine on there. No dash material or nothing. But that's about to change. I love details. The worst detail I've ever had was my cousin's 2004 Chevy Silverado. Took 7 hours for the inside. Inside only, not the outside. That was the dirtiest detail I've ever done. Yeah, this thing definitely gonna need some. It'll need some extra good cleaning, but that's what I'm here for, and that's, well, no, that's why it's here. Had this planned for about a month, pretty much. It's basically a good friend of mine. She's like a sister. She is a sister to me, pretty much, family member. So this is her car. So So yeah, it's time to get going on this. Let's get it back in the shop, and I'll make a video when the inside and outside are clean. This is gonna be a couple day video, I bet. But let's get started on this inside though. I'll see you guys in the after shots. After for around 8 hours, this thing is finally done. And that was working on it like 4 hours yesterday, 4 hours today. So did 3 washes and 2 waxes. But all 3 washes were different products. And let's go ahead and do the walk around after it's been cleaned. There might still be just a tiny few little spots here and there, but I tried to get them the best I could. But there we go. Looks like the hood I have to scrub a bit more, but other than that, it looks real good. Of course, all the windows got done. Did the wheels and tires. Used some Wesley's tire cleaner. It's actually Wesley's. It's an old bottle, but use those on the wheels and tires, and then use some Slick Shine on the wheels to give them a good touch up. Yeah, I thought this thing turned out really good. I don't think I've ever seen it this clean, to be honest with you. But there it is. Here's the whole driver's side. You can actually see myself in there, which is probably kind of a creepy thing. But I guess that's how good the car comes out. And this is when I can actually see stuff I need to get over, and I can tell a few spots. Which, that's why I kind of parked it out here, to see what I missed, and see what I need to go over with just a regular dry microfiber. Yeah, it looks really good shining on the passenger side. Clean the wiper blades, I always do that. Got a little tree in there, vanilla scent. Put some VLR on the dash, and did VLR mothers and then regular mothers protectant shine. Put VLR on the door jambs. Put 2 kinds of leather cleaner on the seats. They were both turtle wax. As you can see, this car smells super good. Got the cup holders all clean. Got around the gear shifter. I got triple layers of plastic on the floor, got it on the other mat, and then the mat after. So keep this carpet in really good shape. Yeah, you can see the shine of the door panels. The leather cleaner looks really good on those seats. The back window has a few streaks, but I'm not going to be able to get those out perfectly, so I can try again, but it's hard to do the back window in this car. I will show you guys in the trunk, because there ended up not being nothing in there, so I just gave the trunk a quick vacuum. I didn't really go crazy with it, but, and yes, I did do the trunk jam as well. So I got that looking pretty clean. Vacuumed it out back here the best I could. So, and I sprayed some fabric cleaner and in the whole car on the carpets. So yeah, you can see the sun really shining on this side. Maybe a few little water spots on the jams right there, but everything else looks pretty decent. Yeah, I like the leather cleaner that I put on. Like I said, both Turtle Wax products. But there it is. I got one more area that I hadn't shown them before that I did, that I never usually do. I didn't pressure wash the engine. I didn't do that. But since this is the 2013, it's got a lot of plastic under it. I figured I'd clean the hole underneath of the hood because it was really dirty. I cleaned some plastic pieces as good as I could get it. Did some of the shock towers, the engine cover, air filter box, and I think that's the fuse box cover. Did parts of the headlights just to make it look better. I know the engine's not clean, but they really don't need to be washed, and I don't like to wash engines too much. I'm not a big fan of it, but you guys probably weren't expecting me to do that. So, but yep, there's the Elantra after. I'm gonna hit that back window. That was streaky. I think I'll leave that back window alone just because I don't want to get a lot more arm prints on there, because it looks a lot better than it did. So I just got to do that window right there. That's it.